Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Learn Excel. I'm your Excel instructor. Guys, you can see today we are going to cover these 12 things. Guys, trust me, if you learn all these 12 things, it will definitely give boost to your confidence, because these are the most common things are used in our day-to-day VBA macros, or when we deal with advanced Excel functions. All right, so today I will tell you how we can prevent a user from making any change in a worksheet, how we can convert all formulas in values, how we can hide and hide all worksheets, we can check whether workbook is open or not, and we can highlight blank cells, we can take the input from user through message box, and we can highlight blank cells. We can tell you today what is line continuation character, and what is how we can find whether worksheet exists or not, and of course trim function. Guys, today if you look at these things we are going to cover, trust me, it will be amazing. And after the session is over, you will realize these are the most common things which everybody must know. So guys, let's start with very first, how to prevent user from making any change in a worksheet. Guys, did you ever think, if we have this data and we actually don't want anybody should come and open this workbook and do the change? Suppose I'm just deleting this. So if you want anything, whatever is written in this particular sheet, which is called data sample, should not be deleted. Guys, it is very simple. No need to protect the sheet. Of course, user will come and see everything. Today I will tell you, since this file is already saved, let me show you. Alt F11 or maybe F12. I'm putting F12, which is to show you save as dialog. This file is already saved as Excel macro enabled workbook. All right. So now, guys, before you write any code in VBA macro, you have to ensure the workbook should be saved in Excel macro enabled workbook. Otherwise, your code will get lost. So to avoid your code being lost, you have to ensure everything is fine by now. So we are going to work on how to prevent user from making any change in a worksheet called data sample. Very simple, guys. Since we have already covered events macros in the last session, but today I'm going to cover this, how you can avoid user. Now let's click on macro. Okay, Control R. So guys, we have to go to data sample tab, and here you search worksheet, and you go change event. All right, remove this. By default, selection change opens. So here you have to write just application dot undo. All right, now understand this. If you just remove this, guys, nothing is gone. I save the macro. Is just one line is doing the job, so it is nothing but Control Z. If you remove this, you can see it is just coming back. But before you do all that, guys, understand there are lots of events in the macro sometimes, so you can better write application dot enable events equal to false. All right, so before you do Control Z, so you want to switch off all the events, and then you are telling enable events equal to true. Now you see, if you remove this, okay, this is better. It is not letting you do all that. Suppose I'm writing Amit, it is letting you write, but as soon as you click somewhere, it is gone. So now you see Amit Sharma. Now Amit Sharma I have written. Now see, if I write Sylvie my friend, now see, everything is gone. So I hope, guys, you found this useful, and this actually we have covered. Let me click. This is done. Now let me do this. Convert all formulas in values. Guys, how you can convert all formulas in values? Convert all formulas in values. Okay, so assume this is the sheet. Let me remove this code. Okay, otherwise it will not let us work. So over here, assume we have all the formulas. Suppose let me make one commission. All right, and I want 10%. So understand guys, this is the formula. I want all formulas wherever is the formula. I want, suppose over here, let me make some formulas also. This plus this, and suppose this is actually the work where we have all the formulas. I want all the formulas should be converted into values. How you can do that? Data sample. Guys, it's very simple. Control R, go to module 1 and write sub convert all values. Guys, this is the name of the subroutine. All right, and here you can write just worksheets data underscore sample dot activate. So you can write active sheet dot used range dot value, and then you can just copy the same thing, control C, and now you can just make this equal to this. Guys, simple. So if you see, I'm running this code, but we have the formula. Okay, and once you run this code, you see all the formulas will convert into value. Guys, it is done. Now you see all the formulas converts into values. Okay, so now what is happening, there are two things. Either you just control C and alt control V. Okay, this is the way where you convert all the formula into value. But guys, this is also super amazing way where you can convert all the values into all the formulas into value. All right, all the formulas into value. This is the syntax. Let me do this. Yes, so now hide unhide all worksheets. So let me insert some more sheet. Okay, shift F11. Shift F11 is the shortcut, keyboard shortcut, where you can add some more sheet. Data 1, and now I am putting data 2, and I am putting XYZ. Okay, there are some tabs. So I want to run, or I want to code all the sheets should be maybe if I come here, I want all the sheets should be hidden except topics and data sample. Only these two tabs I want visible. All the tabs should be hidden. So how we can write this code, guys? Hide unhide all the worksheets. So guys, very simple. Okay, if I'm here, or if I'm here, I'm writing another code. Hide unhide all the sheets. Hide unhide sheets. All right, this is actually the code I'm writing. So dim ws as worksheet. So you have to run the loop for each ws in this workbook dot worksheets, and now next ws. All right, so how you can write, you can tell if ws dot name. All right, if ws dot name equal to data underscore sample, or ws dot name equal to topics. All right, then go to next sheet. All right, what is happening, guys? I will tell you why we are writing this. Okay, so this is actually the point where it will find both, either of them, either of the sheets, and then it will jump to this. In between we have to write, if we have to hide the ws dot visible equal to false. All right, so now let's run this code step by step. As I mentioned already in my previous videos, you have to run the loop step by step. How we can run the loop? By pressing F8. Now see that it is hiding. So understand what is the worksheet now. So let me tell you what is the worksheet. You can say topic. So what will happen? It is just go to next sheet, and now the tab name data sample, again it will go to the next sheet. Guys, this is the code. We have written the code which has not hidden these two tabs. All right, you can see this is the code we have written, and you can see this very simple code. We have defined ws as worksheet. Worksheet is also data type. All right, worksheet. Suppose we have integer, long, same way we have worksheet. All right, so this is our variable ws as worksheet, and then we are telling for each ws in this workbook dot worksheets. All right, and then you see it is working. Whenever it finds data sample or topics, it is going to the next sheet. So in between whatever we write, it will skip those things. So that's why we are writing these things. All right, so now you see we have done this way. But now we are telling something. If ws dot visible true. So now understand one thing. We know that some of the tabs are hidden, so we can write one more if else condition. Ws dot visible equal to false, then ws dot visible equal to true. So this is actually the syntax which we have to add. So if you run it faster, you see all the tabs are coming back. All right, all the tabs are coming back. So guys, this also we have done. You can see this code we have done very well. So this is also covered. Let me put it yes. Now set the default sheet when workbook is opened. So guys, how you can set the default sheet when workbook is opened? So guys, very simple. When workbook is opening, it should actually activate the particular sheet. Let me actually close this. Let me go to the folder where I have the macro file is opened. Guys, there are two files I have, but we are working on this macro enabled workbook. All right, so now again let me do press F12, Excel macro enabled workbook. All right, database sample. So guys, how we can set the default sheet when workbook is opened? Let me close this. Okay, and if I open this now, see what happens actually. So guys, now see that it is activating these topics, but I want data sample to be activated. Very simple. Control C, go to developer and go to Visual Basics, and Control R. If that VB project list is not visible, go to this workbook and go to the event. Open event. By default, open is the event. So you go open. Open is there already. It is opening. So you can just tell worksheets. See, right now it is coming to topics, or maybe you can say data 2 should be open. All right, so what is happening? You can write data 2 dot activate. So guys, this is just saving the code and closing this file, and let me just open this again. You can say data 2 will open. Data 2 will be activated sheet. So guys, you can see data 2 is the activated sheet. So now this is also covered. All right, and now what is check if workbook is open? So guys, this is amazing. You have to check sometimes if workbook is open or not. So how you can find out? So let me go there. Let me change the name for that first. I can write ABC. Okay, and let me open this ABC file also, and this is the ABC file. Now I have to check whether ABC file is open or not. How we can write that? Insert sub ABC file. Guys, this time we have to run the loop dim wb as workbook. Okay, if now we have to run the loop for each wb in workbooks. Okay, next wb. So guys, understand, dim wb as workbook for each wb in workbooks and next wb. So you can check message box what is the wb. Okay, wb dot name. So now you have to run the loop step by step. Press F8. Guys, you can say this is the file which is open, and again you press F8. ABC file is there already. Okay, so guys, this is how you can actually find out if workbook is open or not. Absolutely correct. And you can tell over there dim WB exist as boolean. Guys, if you tell WB exist as boolean, so by default you have to assume that WB exist is false. All right, and now you can check that control C if WB dot name or maybe you can use find function, guys. If WB dot name equal to, okay, instr, this is the find function, instr function, which we use in VBA. 1 comma start position 1, this is the string WB dot name where actually we are searching. All right, and then string 2, we can say ABC, okay, greater than 0, then WBEXIST equal to true. All right, and now you can, after this is true, you can just took exit 4. What is happening, guys? I tell you why. Because suppose there are 15 workbooks are open. Once the workbook is found, your WB exist, which is false, should actually store the value as true and then come out of that loop. Suppose I'm looping, I'm telling one example, one, or these are the examples, maybe this, and let me put some value 13, 15 and 16 and 17. Okay, so if I run the loop from 1, I'm looking if the value is greater than 17. Okay, I think I should know what is the one value only. Suppose I have to find out one value which is greater than 17. So I will start from here. One value only I have to find out. So of course it is not greater than 17. This is also not, this is also not. And once it comes over there, which is greater than 17, it should actually store that value. Okay, what is there? It can be 19, can be 20. So once the one value is found, it should come out of that loop. If the criteria is only one value you have to found. Okay, so if you got that one value, why we should go to other value unnecessarily? So we have to come out of that loop. So if you have to come out of that loop, you have to use exit 4. Exit 4 means you have come out of that loop. All right, so if you run it again, and over there you can find, let me run it first. Actually, I can show you what actually happens. If I run it now, see WB database, okay, and press F8. So now see that it has got the file. WB exist has become true, and now see that exit 4. So what you can tell over there, control C, if WB exist equal to true, then message box ABC file is opened. All right, else you can write MSG box ABC file is not opened. All right, and then you can close this and if. So this is actually the function which you can use. Now see that once you run this, ABC file is opened. We are getting this message. So once you close this file, which is this file, okay, close this file. Now you can say that only one file is open, which is this tool. If you run it now, you can say ABC file is not opened. All right, guys, this is how you can run the loop and find out whether existing workbook, or if you are looking for any file, is existing or there or not. But understand, this instr function is new to you, so you can actually check it again. So this is something start point, and string 1 means where you are looking for the value, and ABC means what you are looking for. You are finding ABC into this name. So string 1 will always be within the text, and string 2 means what are you looking. All right, and then we are checking if this is the greater than 0. This actually works same way as we have find function in Excel. So here we are coming out of that loop. If you don't want to write this way, so you can just let me show you. Control C. This is just one line we have written. As I mentioned already, if you write if statement in one line, no need to close this with and if. So let me close this and tell you another style. So you can write this way also. You have written this more than one line, you have to close this and if. All right, and this is actually the second style. And in between, if the worksheet exists, so you have to come out of that loop, so that it should not unnecessary check everything. Okay, so now you understood. Now this is this entire thing and this entire thing both are same. So either you use this particular line or you use this line, almost same thing. So you can see that image file is not opened. Okay, so this is actually the code which we are writing to find out whether the file exists or not. Okay, let me click this also. So copy sheet and move. Guys, what is copy sheet and move? So let me tell you, let me delete first all these unnecessary tabs which we have created. I have clicked shift and I'm releasing the shift now, and now I'm deleting all the tabs in one go. So I need only these two things. Let me remove these things also. So let me tell you what did I do. Control Z. If I select these two, Alt E A A, Alt E A A, Alt E A. Okay. So again I'm telling you Control Z. So let it press again. Alt E A A. All right. So Alt E A A. Clear content and formatting everything. Maybe clear all. Alt E A A shortcut key. All right. So guys, this is the data. So what we are doing now, copy sheet and move. So guys, you know that it is very simple. I want this data to be copy and move. How we can write this code? Let me insert a module and sub copy sheet move. All right, how we can copy sheet and move, guys? So copy sheet and move is very simple. You have to understand there are two things. Either you can do this activity through recording, guys. So let me tell you with both the ways. So how you can record this? Let me go there, record copy. Okay, copy sheet. So this is actually my code. Now I am writing. If you just do move and copy, I want to move before data sample, or maybe move to end, or maybe data sample. Let me check this. So this actually we got, and rename uh, my sheet. All right, now you can stop the recording on the top, and if you go there, check what code we have written. Guys, see that this is the code. Sheets dot select copy, and you know this, guys. Actually, if you really see this code, let me just copy this code, Control X, and let me put down this code there. So you know this code is working. If I just delete this, and now if you run this, you know what will happen, guys. Now see what will happen. It is working. Correct, guys, it is working. But now, can we write this code in just one line, guys? That actually I will tell you, so you will understand better. Because what you record, it actually records everything except the mouse movement. So if you click this and that and go somewhere, so it will actually select everything. Okay, if you record, suppose these things, see, you are selecting this. Now stop recording. All right, now see that what will happen. Nothing is recorded. All right, guys, nothing is recorded. So it has recorded only P4. You have selected P4. All right, so understand now how recording can help you, but it cannot help to large extent. Only basic code it can get you. Let me comment everything, okay, and tell you how you can make the entire code in just one line. Sheets, okay, sheets, and what you copy, data underscore sample, okay, dot copy before what, again, sheets, data underscore sample. All right, so guys, now you know that before this before this. Okay, and let me run this. Will that work, guys? It is working. All right, so this is just one line of code, and now you can do one thing. Dot rename equal to my sheet. Let me try this also. So guys, you know that it is not working. Okay, rename. So now understand what will happen in this. If we have to maybe dot, understand this code again. Sheets dot copy. All right, sheets dot copy before equal to sheets data dot sample. Okay, dot if you tell dot name equal to my sheet, let's try that also. Will that work? No guys, it is not working. Then I will tell you why it is not working. If I add some sheets dot add. Okay, after sheets dot count dot sheet dot count. Okay, so now understand, sheets dot add after sheets dot count dot name. Okay, dot name equal to Ola. So I'm just trying and try to understand what is actually happening. So guys, understand this is also not working. So what is the problem in this code? That I will tell you now. So guys, you can see why this is not working. If you just let me just put this comment out, and let me just run this. Guys, we are getting this error. So understand that code. Sheets dot add after sheets dot count dot name. Guys, if you just see this code, if you just see the syntax, sheets dot add. Okay, and then you are writing after before everything is available. All right, after this equal to. So right, when we are writing sheets dot count, what does it mean? We want to the very end. Guys, if you write this way, entire sheet you want to name it, this is how you can actually change the name of the tab. I want my tab should be my new sheet. Now see that this will work. All right, so understand now again the problem we are facing. Sheets dot add after sheets dot count dot name equal to this, guys. Okay, now again you see what is the problem, because this is very small thing which we are facing now. Sheets dot add after sheets dot count dot name equal to this. All right, and now you cannot just put this over there, you have to put over there maybe. And now see, will that work? And if you just remove this and see this code, will that work or not? No guys, this is not working. So what is the problem? Again you see the syntax. Why? Because we are telling you, if you understand the syntax, it will be easy for you to connect once. Okay, sheets dot add after sheets dot count, and now we are putting this. All right, now understand, dot name equal to my new sheet. So again we are getting this error, guys. Sheets dot name. All right, so what is the problem here again? So guys, understand now what is the problem there. I have written this code twice, and you must have noticed that actually if you look at this, guys, after add we are expecting this round bracket. Okay, so now if you write that, and again you have to see after, and if you just, all right, sheets dot add after sheets, you have to remove this actually, and then you have to put this line. Now it is perfect. So now you understood, in one line we can write this sheets dot add after, before after you have to write this, after sheets dot count dot name equal to this. If you run this code, you see this actually we have inserted in one line. All right, sheets dot add after sheets dot count dot name equal to this. And if you write again sheets dot add, actually this is what I was expecting, add after sheets, sheets dot count. All right, and now you see sheets dot count, we have put that dot name equal to xyz. Now see, we have to put one more bracket, because if you look at this, this actually belongs to this bracket, and this bracket we have to close over there. All right, so this is a complete code. So guys, I hope you understood now how to insert the sheet and rename in the one line of syntax only. All right, so same way, if you come over there, let's try. So copy, so before copy you have to put that. All right, but actually if you see the syntax, guys, I tell you why. So sheets dot add, now understand, sheets dot add, if you write this kind of syntax, guys, sheets dot add, by default we are getting this syntax. Okay, sheets dot add after and before, but guys understand, if you have to write this syntax, uh SHW sheets data sample, data sample dot copy, if you do that, you are not control control space copy, so you are getting before. All right, and now you're not getting anything. All right, copy, after copy you're not getting anything. See, copy, if you put the bracket control space, you're not getting anything. Before, even before you're not getting. All right, so copy before. All right, sheets data sample underscore sample, so this is actually the code, and then you can write active sheet dot name equal to my new data. All right, and this is actually the way where you can put the entire syntax of 4 lines into just 2 lines. All right, so now if you run this code, press F8. So this is how the code actually works, because the sheet was already existing, that's why we were getting that error. So if you just remove this code also and now run this again, you will not get any error. All right, so this is the new data, and this is a new sheet which we have created. All right, so guys, you actually understood today how we can insert the sheet and rename in the same syntax, and how we can copy, and where we want to copy, before this or maybe after very end. So you can just copy this syntax sheets dot count, control C, and then you can put this syntax here. All right, so now if you run this, you see that why we are getting that, because already it is existing. So let me delete this first. All right, and let me delete this also. Let me delete this also. So if you have to run it, you can say it is very my new data after data sample, or maybe after that, because the sheets were already there. Let me show it again to you. So if you have to remove this line of code, and now see, it will create, if you have topic to the second tab, now see, after topic it will be created. Okay, so you know what does it mean, copy before sheets dot count. So sheets dot count, before that it is getting the data copied. All right, active sheet dot data, active sheet dot name equal to my new data. All right, so data sample my new data, and now this is how it works, copy before, copy before. All right, and now if you have to see copy after, so now if you just delete this, so it will be copy after to the very end. All right, now you see that. So copy before sheets dot count. So if 3 were there, so before 3, so that way it was second. So now after that, that's why it is third. You got the point now. Sheets dot copy after sheets dot count, active sheet dot name this. So I hope guys you enjoyed the session. Let me just check this also. Clear contents and clear format. Suppose this is the data, or let me make some sample. Okay, let me assume this new data. If we have to clear everything, how we can clear everything, guys, from this. Sub clear all format. All right. So assume we have some kind of colors, and we have this, this, and I have this. Okay. If I have to remove the color, what we can do? Cells dot clear. So guys, you can say clear format. If you just run this code, guys, it has cleared all the format. All right. And now if you have to clear all, so read that cells dot clear contents. So you can just clear contents, guys. Everything is clear. So these lines, cells dot clear contents and cells dot clear formats, both are doing wonderful job. So this is also clear, guys. Now message box input from user, and how we can do that? Message box input from user, guys, understand. Let me write another code. Okay, let me write here sub input from user. Okay, input from user. What input we are getting from the user here? So you can say dim go ahead as integer. Okay, and go ahead equal to msg box are you fine today? Okay, and now you can see which button we want. Since we are asking questions, so you can search which option suits your requirement. VB question plus VB default button 1. Okay, and now see VB question VB default 1, and then we want message box title, message box title. All right, and then you see this, and understand what actually code this go ahead stores. All right, press F8. Are you fine today? I'm telling okay. So okay means it is 1. So now it is VB question. Now we have selected this. All right, and explore more options. VB yes no is there. VB message box right. VB yes no. VB yes no. VB okay cancel no. VB yes. You guys, VB yes no cancel is there. Okay, and now if you run it now, again you see, are you fine today? If I say yes, the value is 6. So yes means 6. All right, if go ahead is yes, then 6. And now let me just go again and run the code. Press F8. If I tell no, see what value? If it is no, then value is 7. And again you run it. Press F8, cancel. If it is cancel, it is 2, guys. So now you know that if you have to get the input from the user, so you can get this way. That's why go ahead. Okay, spelling is wrong. Go AHEAD, go ahead. Okay, so you can write this way, and guys, it will work. Superb. I tell no. If it is no, it is 7. So you can use nested if function to find out what user has replied. If you have to run the macro subject to the user discretion, if you want to capture user response from the message box, you can give this kind of option. If they tell yes, so it should run another macro. No, it should run another macro. If they use cancel button, or if they click on cancel, macro should not run. So accordingly you can use that to your requirement. So I hope guys you also understood this criteria. So let me go and click this yes. How to highlight the blank cells? So how we can highlight the blank cells, guys? Let me just copy this data, Control C, and put this data over there. All right, and let me put some blank over there, and let me copy this tab, Control C, and going to my code, Control R, and I'm putting new code, sub select select blank cells. Okay, So guys, there are two things to select the blank select. Okay, dim rng as range, set rng equal to selection, and then you can say rng dot spatial cells, and then you can use excel cell type blanks, guys, very simple. And then you can use which code, guys, you can use over there, dot interior and dot color equal to bb sign. All right, if I select these things and run my code, let's run this code step by step. Okay guys, it is superb. So this actually very simple code we have written to actually highlight the blank cells. So we have selected this area and it has highlighted all the blank cells, this and this. All right, so all four cells are highlighted. So I hope guys you understood this very well. And now let me go to my topic. This also we have covered, line continuation character, guys. Line continuation character, or maybe find out whether the worksheet exists or not. So line continuation character, so let's do that, guys. In the same code I want to show you, if you have this line of code, okay, or maybe I can do something and tell you with new data set. Okay guys, suppose I'm copying this data, okay, and I have to paste in H column. So what we can write, maybe I have to write this sub copy paste. All right, now see, if I have to copy range A1 through A19 dot copy, and then if I have to paste in H. So guys, very simple. After I have copied, I have to select H1 cell, H1 dot select, and then I can just write selection dot. Okay, so guys, first you think about it, like how you can paste this data. Selection dot paste spatial. So guys, you know, this actually, if you just copy this data and select and selection dot paste spatial, paste, after paste you're not getting anything. All right, so understand now what we can write over there. Maybe active cell, active cell dot paste spatial. Okay, and now paste option is there, guys. Paste, no. So understand now, paste, maybe after paste you see all the excel paste. What option we have to find out over there? Excel paste values, correct? Let's search with that value. Is there? Yes, this value is there. And after that, what we can do, you can read this in the screen tip. Operation equal to, what we can write over there? Operation equal to, we can write excel none. All right, excel none we can write, and then what we can skip blanks, skip blank, skip blanks equal to you can write this colon equal to false. All right, and now comma transpose. If you go to the very left, you see transpose, transpose equal to false. All right guys, this is the syntax which you have to understand. If you just run this code by pressing F8, you can say this area is copied, okay, and then select it. All right guys, so this actually is copied and pasted as it is, and after that you want to remove this dancing end from this column. So you can write application dot cut copy mode equal to false. I know I'm covering this, how line continuation character. I will tell you where do we use this here. So now you know, if I run it again, all right, if I run it again, click this and run it again, you see that dancing end also gone, because this is the line which you have to put to remove that dancing end. Now guys, understand, if you have this long line, so you cannot just go to the very long, if you have a small screen, so you can just do this way, space underscore and then enter. All right, so space underscore, that's the line continuation character. The code will work as it is, the way it was working earlier. So if you have long line, you can break that line by using space underscore. All right, and now if you run this code, it is working as it is. So now you know what is line continuation character. All right, so now find out whether the worksheet exists or not. Guys, I am looking for somewhere data, and somewhere I am searching MNO. Okay, I'm searching over there. Assume I'm searching over there my data tab. So how to find out data tab exists or not? Write another code, sub check sheet exist. All right, guys, understand, it's very simple. If we have to find out whether the sheet exists or not, first we have to declare one variable called dim sheet exist as boolean. All right, dim sheet exist as boolean, and that we have to consider that sheet does not exist. That's why we are telling it is false. All right, and now you have to declare another variable which is dim ws as worksheet, and then you have to run the loop for each ws in this workbook dot worksheets. All right, and now next ws. So if you see this code, what we are writing here, we have to find out data tab. So here you can write uh, find out data tab. You can say data tab, D is caps. All right, so find out data tab. So this actually we are searching. So now it's very simple. You can say if ws dot name equal to data, then sheet exi exist equal to true. All right, so guys, you can write this way, and then you can write and if. Understand now, I tell you why this code we are writing, and I will tell you there are some important things in this code which actually you have to understand. If we click this here and run this code, all right, now see that it has got the tab name data is there. That's why it is making this true. All right, see that it is making this true. Now sheet exist is true, but again you see after data tab it is going to mono tab and topic tab. Now see that F8 again it is running. What is the tab name? MNO. Why we are going to MNO tab if we have got already the data tab? So to avoid that, we have to write exit 4. All right, if I run it again and if I click this, and now see that, see if I click somewhere, that is the breakpoint. That's why I don't want that code should run beyond that. Now you see what is F8. F8 is true, and now after I got the data tab, it is coming out of that loop. After this it has come out, and here we can say that if sheet exist equal to true, then msg box data tab exist. All right, and we can say else msg box data tab does not exist. All right, and you can just close this by with and if. So very simple, guys. If you just run this code, all right, and now see data tab exist. If I rename this or if I delete this, so what will happen? The answer I will get, data tab does not exist. All right, data tab does not exist. So guys, this is also we have covered. Find out whether worksheet exists or not. All right, now trim function. Guys, this is one of my favorite functions. Trim function, today we are going to tell you. Trim actually remove the space in Excel, leading space, trailing space, in between space. It actually removes all the spaces. Let me show you an example. If I write, I am your Excel trainer. So this is, guys, my string. If you see, this is called in between spaces, and if you see, this is actually leading space, and guys, this is called trailing space. So understand, this is the most unhygienic data. Okay, we have to use the trim function and remove the space. This is the beauty of Excel trim function. It actually removes all the spaces. Let me go back to the VBA, guys. Control C and Control R, and trust me guys, please be careful when you use this function, and this actually is amazing function. Okay, remove space. Guys, understand if I tell you dim strg as string, strg equal to, guys, this is actually my string. You can see how many spaces it has. If you use msg box trim function, so you can say strg, and now see what result we are getting. So this actually has the space, leading space, trailing space, in between space, all kinds of spaces this actually string has. Now you see our actually VBA trim function has removed leading and trailing space and did not remove the in between space. Understood? VBA function did not remove trailing and VBA function did not remove in between spaces. VBA function has removed trailing and leading space. All right, that's why you see this. Because if you just use this strg, see what result you are getting. This is actually the scenario. It has the space, beginning and end and in between. Once you use trim function, it actually remove leading and trailing, but in between space, which is excellent trainer. And if you want to give some more space, m or, so it will not remove this space, it will not remove this space, it will remove this space, and it will remove this space. So now you run this code. Got it, guys? So this is actually the thing. But if you use Excel function application dot worksheet function dot trim, so now this will work same way we actually saw the result in Excel. Now see the result. I am your Excel trainer. So guys, this is the secret about trim function. Don't ever use VBA trim function. Always use this. This is recommended. All right. And if you use this function msg box only trim, this is also VBA function, but don't use this function. It is actually not recommended. All right, not recommended. So now you see both the things. This is actually not recommended because it is removing only leading and trailing space, and this Excel function which we are using in VBA with application dot worksheet function dot trim, it is removing in between trailing and leading spaces. So I hope guys you understood the secret of trim function. So thank you very much guys, this also we have covered. So guys, these things we have covered today, and I'm telling you, after you have understood all the things, watch my video again and again and see if something is there you missed, because all 12 things are very much necessary. It will definitely boost your confidence, guys. We have used boolean variable, we have used line continuation character, we have used message box, we have used clear sheet format, we have seen how to find out whether workbook is open or not, we have hide and unhide all the worksheets, we have convert all formulas in values, and then the most important, we have prevented user from making any change in a worksheet. So we have used application dot undo. So I hope guys you found this session useful. Stay connected, enjoy yourself, have a wonderful day. Bye bye.